All right. What is good, friends? What is good? Hey. It's been a long time since I did a stream or any content for Warpath. I'm quite busy at work and I'm starting a new project that involves YouTube and content creation with my work. So I have less time to dedicate for this game. That is why. So I apologize for that if you guys were waiting for updates, content. There will still be content. Mind you, we have 2 great officers coming soon and I want to make content about that. So, hey Black Hollow, what is good? I'm glad to see you as well, brother. So yeah, there's a few videos in the pipeline. We are Wednesday and Friday I'll start producing more content for you guys. You know, I'm busy at work and I'm playing the game, so trying to find time to make content is quite challenging. All right, so this is my excuses. And I wanted to make this live stream because we got some update. I want to provide you with an update of the game, our Conquest, how we are doing, our progress, and the whole situation with our allies and our enemies. Hey, salut! Comment ça va? Bon mercredi ou jeudi matin, dépendamment de la région d'où vous regardez le stream. All right. So I'm going to zoom out for a second so you can see the whole picture right there. This is our spawn point. You see S21 settlement. If you remember, during the last update, we were at the border of mass save zone. They were kind of save zone. I will not say they were completely inside their save zone. They had a few strips or villages outside, but most of them were contained in the zone. And they built a little bit over S21. All right. Hey, peace. What is good? And now, as you can see, once the save zone dropped, we were able to capture their settlement. It's one of our objectives for this conquest, the agreement with our allies. So we will take one settlement and we will finish with the Colosseum capture. So this is the agreement that we have. So we progress. We made our way inside their save zone. And we have S21. We were able to protect S21 from mass as they have save zone, not save zone, but they have claim. They still have claim land, but it's invalid now. You see this gray area? So this is all mass save zone. And this was the village where 14 has built a CC trying to protect or support mass from our assault. That was not successful. And right now we have the zone, the invalid claim land below 21. S21 is belongs to FWZ. Why is it invalid? Because FWZ is building a central command, and right now it's being halted. We have one strong player. We have Dr. X, and we have Wonder, who changed his name. Currently blocking the build, and there is more friends to come support S14 or 14 they will try to cancel the build, because at this time FWZ don't have the best activity. They're mostly Asian players, mostly, and they all wake up in a few hours. They should be awake, but now they're sleeping. So I talk about hashtag 21. So there they are. They were able to assist FWZ by building inside RZ zone, if you can say. They established one central command here and one central command there, hoping to slow down the progress as this zone belongs to Goth right there. It's confusing, I'm sorry, because everything is the same color. So RZ is in red, Goth is in red, red on red, can't see crap, but there it is. So in this part we have Goth, and on the upper section we have RZ. So S21 and FWZ, they're eating RZ claim land from the top and Goth from the bottom. Now we have, so what do we have here? So below, nothing new. It belongs to AVE and FWs and GOT, so nothing new. As you can see, this zone 3 is completely built, and we will do a rotation to give the chance to all our allies to capture at least the Colosseum. We will keep the Colosseum until the end. It's part of the agreement. So we will get the Colosseum and we will get one settlement. That's the agreement. And now we have a little bit of action. So what does Fighting Machine look? Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. I will show you the Fighting Machine as soon as I reboot my game, because the chat took a dump. The game is it only me, or the game is running like total crap today? I'm having a lot of issues with the game. It's currently lagging, so I'm trying to collect those bags and I can't because it's so lagging. It's so laggy that when you press, by the time you press to collect the bag and you actually collect the bag, the bag is gone. So, yep, that's my struggle right now. So let's see the Fighting Machine, shall we? With pleasure. We have 5 days and 22 hours still in this conquest. The ranking is right there. So Fighting Machine in first place. We have Sing Song from 14. Moo something something from 14. TQ5 Fun. Again, from 14. Call Wrath. Espo. Jungar. Oma. If you don't recognize this player, he used to be named Chris Pistolero. We have Mad plus minus in 8th place, Nobody in 9th place, Hope in 10th place, Fifi 11th, then FWZ eventually. So a lot of 14 players in top rank. Why is that? Well, because 14 was most of the time safe zone and they played the defensive game most of the time. You know how it goes, right? When you attack a base, most likely you will lose everything and not get a single kill, right? So, and when you're getting attacked, most of the time you get all the kills and you don't lose much. So that's the result. That is the end result. That is the effort, that's the sacrifice you have to make in order to burn a base. So most of the time 14 were on the defensive. That's what you get. And I'm way far away. 238 place, 44 mag right there. Alliance reputation. So first place we have Avengers, then we have S21. As soon as we will capture the Colosseum, we may overtake Avengers. We'll see. It's a free race, so we don't have an agreement of who must finish first. Whoever deploys the effort will win top repute. Hopefully we do. If we don't, no big deal. I mean, this conquest doesn't mean much to us. We rather save our resources and energy for the Paramount Cup, which will happen in April, if I recall. Fihei, did he change his name or move server? Fihei, no, he's still in S21. I believe he changed his name. And keep in mind, Black Hollow, I don't know all the players, all the Asians players in S21. So I know who's Fie is. But I'm pretty sure he's still in S21. Okay. Then third place we have FWZ. Then we have 14, Mass, Goth, hashtag 21, and last place RZ. Roz Brikeny. Anyways. And Paramount points, we have a top rank so far. S14 and mass will start falling down as they will not capture anything. Well, if they do, good for them, but I don't think they will be able to secure any asset to boost their ranking. Hey, time space, what is good? I'm glad that you joined our stream. I say our stream, it's our operation. Okay, without you, this stream will be nothing. So you are part of this project. All right. Conquest ranking, I talk about that. Missions, everything is done since a long time now. Hey friend, I'm leader of S82 EM Alliance. Can you go check it? Of course I will. So S82, are you part of a conquest? If so, which battlefield are you, my friend? So I can locate you. Please declare the number of your battlefield and we will check you out with pleasure. I love those. S82, eh? Yeah, time fly. Like in a few months, I feel like, we are S200. Can you check us out? Please help me out. What do you buy in Conquest Store? Oh, hey, that's a good question. So in Conquest Store, what I bought most of the time were refined components. All right. I bought all those Air Force refined components. I still have a few ground force refined components. Those, everything except those 1, 2, 3, 4 items right there. Everything else can be bought with those silver tokens. The jet skin, the Desert Fury frame, the chat bubble, and the pyramid can be bought only with golden tokens, and those golden tokens you can only earn them by completing specified missions, like those alliance missions. When you control 2 towns, you get 8 golden tokens. When you control 2 arms factory until the end, you get 8 tokens, and so on and so forth. So all those final missions earn you special tokens or golden tokens. And I will do, guys, I want to know, okay, am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one, but it's a figure of speech. Am I the only one who thinks that Rome is straight to trash? I don't like this conquest. Am I the only one, or I think that this map needs a overhaul? Oh, so you're not in a conquest. Okay, so let me check you out. So S82 CT3 open like 4 days ago. All right. Oh, we're now at server 103. Wow. So S82, you guys access level 3 cities 4 days ago. 4 days ago, sorry. And which city are you, friend? So there's, thankfully, in the new servers, there's only a small amount of level 3 cities. And I will make a reaction video about Rome, what I like and what I dislike, what I think needs to be changed. The map is not a total mess, but there's definitely a lot of things that needs to be upgraded. Edinburgh, all right. Why can't I see? It looks like I cannot see those cities. Oh, there you go. Okay. Maybe I wasn't looking at the right place. Oh, we cannot view the city, my friend. It's covered in fog still. So once you completely eliminate the fog or clear the fog, then we'll be able to check you out. Unless you can. Will it work if you send me your position in game chat? If it does, send me your position. I'll try to look again.
Shells don't have eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert. I'm not gonna spoil the fun and reveal all the content in this stream about Rome. But yeah, there's a big problem with the layout of the city. It's not made to promote combat. There's a lot of choke points. There's a lot of restrictions. There's many of them. The pathing is horrible. The village, some are ridiculous. Ooh, some are crazy small, and some are gigantic. I don't know if this was the intention. I mean, we all know it's most of the time it's supposed to be a 4 versus 4, right? Most of the time. So you expect to have at least 4 blockhouse or 8 forts, but this is not the case with Rome. Yeah, 14 laws, big time. Yeah, only 3 arms factories. Oh, I don't understand. And I mean, those air combat, they're cool, but this is not air combat doesn't make Rome great. It doesn't. It's not a game changer. It's kind of a side mission, a side quest type of thing where it is different. It's but once the novelty wears out after 3 air combat, then it gets boring. It's too quick. It's not challenging enough. Um, I don't. I mean, I don't see the point. The point of a conquest is fighting. Do we agree on that? It is. I mean, so once you enter a level 4 city, what's going to happen is you fight for 26 days, then you rest for 2 to 3 weeks, and then you fight again, and you rinse and you repeat, you rinse, you repeat over and over again. It gets repetitive. The last thing you want is to farm in a level 3 city, level 4 city, sorry, because you've been farming in level 3 city, stacking resources, saving to upgrade later on in a level 4 city. You upgrade when you have a pause, when there's no combat, then you do your missions, you upgrade, you do whatever you want, but you expect to have some fight, some combat, some action. All right, that is the goal of a level 4 city. It's peacetime in your level 3 city. When you enter a conquest, you want to fight, but the more every new level 4 city that is being released by Lilith is getting worse. And I don't know why Lilith doesn't listen to us when we request cities that looks or built like Moscow. They are the best one. And you may say, well, Mag, this is interesting, but Moscow really sucks when you're getting dominated. It does, but at least you get the opportunity to remove or relocate your CC, and the enemy is chasing you, and then you have something to do. You're not stuck defending your position because you have nowhere else to go, right? So Moscow is made like that. Yeah, FWZ is Chaba. Yes. They are blocked, and yep. So there's a little bit of action. Okay, so I want to talk about a little bit about 14 and 19. So you guys are asking what's up with them, what's happening. It's simple. 14 and 19, they got humiliated. Literally, I remember it was in Moscow. Yeah, in Moscow, it was a 3 versus 4. We were with Avengers, FWZ, hashtag 21, and another alliance that I forgot the name, but it doesn't matter at this point. It was a 3 versus 5. 14 were with Mass, and they were with Golden Spartan from server 7. They kept complaining and bitching that they wanted a one-on-one, that one-on-one they would destroy us. It was not fair, so they requested that
I don't like to
many
talk
times.
crap.
And
As
they
I
were
said,
complaining most of the
shells
time.
don't
14
have
were
eyes.
complaining, Mass not too much, and Mass was more active fighting. Now in this level, in this city, I mean, from the beginning, okay, 21 was fighting 1v1 versus Mass, and Avengers they were fighting 1v1 against 14. So it was literally a 1 versus 1. Nobody else could interfere or whatever the case is. It was a 1v1. And we freaking destroyed them. We saved Zone Mass within 3 hours. Avengers, they took a little bit more time. Regardless, Avengers didn't lose. I think they lost maybe one village because they got negligent and they forgot to fix it. Whatever. No big deal. But regardless of what happened, it was a total domination, a total humiliation of 14 and Mass. They were not able to be on top of things despite being more powerful than us. They have strong air force, they have tough players, they are really aggressive, they know how to fight, they have experience, they have everything they need to win, but they couldn't pull it off. Why? No idea. It is what it is, so that's what happened. And they are still complaining that is a 5 versus 3 because RZ they cannot support. It's a lower tier alliance, so they cannot help them. I understand that, but most of the time it was a 1v1 until the blockhouse opened. All right. Well, we don't know that. So the problem is, so I'm gonna zoom in. We have a little bit of action. We're gonna zoom in. I'll try to play and explain everything and don't look silly. So, yeah, I mean, you need activity. Avengers, they do have the activity, but even Avengers, they have a downtime. Like around reset or a little bit before reset, Avengers, they're not really strong. They are most of the time, most of them are sleeping or resting. Kind of the same thing for us. In any alliance, no matter the level of activity you have, there's always a moment where most of us either rest or are inactive because they want to let the reserves stack or recover, right? Trying to find my words. But what I saw about 14 and 19, so they have a lot of players that play their own game. They don't play as a team. They do their own things. And it doesn't benefit the alliance. It benefits the player with lots of kills, right? But it doesn't benefit the alliance or the goal of the alliance. So that's one of the reason, I think. If you want I mean, Avengers, they are really active, and oh, we got someone here. Yeah, when they are active Avengers, they are incredible. It's really impressive. I'm gonna take care of this guy here, this rat who's attacking reserves. I may have to build up a group. Yeah, activity is key. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have strong players. You need them to be active. Pew, pew, pew.
Faster than the speed of light. Destination, Commander. Full speed ahead.
I'll try to make a group. Alright. Probably L light. Like so. Alright. So now, yeah, activity is key to be able to complete a mission, assemble an army group. Nothing's worse than trying to make a group and you've been waiting for half an hour and you only have like 3 units in your group. What can you do? Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. So this is my light tank with the 40% barrack extension. And this guy is a strong player. He's a, oh yeah, he's a whale. He's a legitimate whale. So you need to be careful. I'm gonna zoom out for a second. I'm not too sure what is the objective right there. Oh, okay, we have a guy here. Dr. Raw. Let's say hello. Pew pew pew. Well, in any alliance, you mean you have the foundation, the OG players, the one that started the alliances from scratch, and those players usually they are attached to the alliance as they're part of the family, right? So those guys, they will be usually the last to leave as they are attached to the server because they have friends there, whatever the case may be. That's the pattern that you will see in every alliance. And Espo said something like that they will always stay in 14, but if everybody leaves 14 to merge into a new server, whoever's left is not bound to failure, but you will have to participate or play in a smaller battlefield like gold or silver. It's always the case. I mean, I've seen that in server 8 where I grew up. Now server 8, there's nobody there. Everybody went to another server. The proof is in RZ. So if you look in Conquest ranking and you go in Alliance Recruit, I want to see RZ, Ross Brickany. A lot of those players, like Butane, is a server 8 player. I think Davut is also from server 8. This is server 1, server 1. Who else? Lega is server 8, Wingding server 8, Shaky server 1. So everybody is consolidating in active server. It doesn't matter if they are powerful or not. You want activity. You want to log in the game, and you don't want to be the only one playing, right? So that's ultimately, there's always players that are stubborn that will try to hope the server will bounce back, but it's most of the time it's not the case. When it starts to fall apart, then when all the whales start leaving, usually it's a bad sign. Bow. You got some good infantry. It's not, yeah, it's advanced, I think. You got the advanced tech, but I'm gonna hit on this guy. Tank man. Boom. Oh yeah. I love the light tank, guys. Are you playing with the light tank? I find this unit so fun. So much fun. It's quick. It's good against fighter planes. The mobility is amazing. It fires fast. It chews up helicopters. I'm loving this unit. Ton of fun. Yeah, RZ is active. They have good activity. Yeah, time space. Most of the time, I would say that you're right. In very few cases, whales will send their troops into a army group or even make army groups. Usually whales, they play as an individual. They play their game, but as long as they follow the rest of the team, that's great. If they do their own thing far away from the action, that's pretty bad. I mean, this player, he boosts your alliance with fake activity, with fake power, literally. Whales pay to show their wallets. Yeah, sometimes. I have to agree on that at one point. But there's some exception. I don't want to put him under a spotlight, but Diablos, he's one of the few players making rallies. Yesterday he was running a rally. He sent his troop to rallies. He's a great team player. I mean, this guy is an asset to us. Yeah. Well, yeah, somebody called a position and I had to help because I think you, Chaba, you hit my troop as well. I lost an artillery because of you, so. But it's good. I mean, if I lose troop, it's my own fault. I neglected my troops, so I deserve to lose them. I don't get upset when I make mistakes. Okay. There you go. It took a whole army group to destroy a single troop. Okay, time space. You can always count on whales when you defend, but when you have to attack, show activity, there's Diablos may be one exception. Yeah, like I said, some players, they are great team players. Some of them, yep, definitely, they make the difference. I will buff a little bit, so buff, I will use a troop extension. So hopefully more troops hop into my group. Yeah, he told us that in chat he got destroyed. But he's one of the players that don't pay attention. He doesn't watch his troop when he travels. And if I want to share a secret with you, just in case you see my troops moving, when my troops are moving, most of the time I'm watching them. So, just so you know, if you attack them, there will be a bomber somewhere that will retaliate. Okay, we may have I'm looking for razors to to hit, but I don't see any. Yeah. Most of the time the whales, they will do base to base and they will solo bases or block a build or defend a build. What do we have here? Come here. Okay, so I'm gonna be a good boy and I will listen to the orders. Mr. Ains may lose his fighters if he doesn't pay attention. One thing that got pretty boring in this conquest is base activation. So as you know, 14 and 19, they were most of the time defending, but it didn't bother us too much until we enter the blockhouse area. When we enter the blockhouse area, we had to face 19 and 14, and they built wisely to promote base activation. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about when I say base activation, it's simple. So they will build in line next to each other, and when we attack them, they will cancel the peace treaty, and they will tap their base to activate the base defense. So when you try to siege the base, when you approach, they pop a unit out, and then the base start firing at you like it's already engaged because their friend engaged it for them, right? So they did that all day, every day, until they couldn't do it anymore. So that was their plan, and they did that in Moscow. They were always building in line right next to each other just to make sure that they will activate their base defense, and they will always plop their base on the border of those claim land to once again promote base activation, which is quite annoying because you lose a shit ton of reserves, and that was their last resort. And even with base activation, they didn't win. What do you mean by automatic focus function? What is that? What are you trying to say with the automatic? Yeah, they made a lot of kills. Let's go. Yeah, light tanks are not the best unit to blow up a base. Do we agree on that? We used to have them activate like that, but everyone got trust issues. Yeah. I mean, mind you, 14 and 19, they lost a ton of reserves activating bases. So when you send a bomber inside enemy territory, sometimes it doesn't reach its target because it gets intercepted or the base defense chew him up, right? So that was it. I'm sure it cost them a lot of reserves. Oh, 1h38. Ça veut dire quoi, 1h38? La conquête est déjà commencée? Ooh, all right. Oh, you see this bomber right there? He's gonna go for me? Oh, he's not gonna go for me. I thought he was. What's that? Come here. RT, get close. Okay, so we initiate the clean and sweep, or sweep and clean, right? Ooh, oh, look at that! Look at that! Pew pew pew! Caught him! Caught you! Red-handed. Too bad I couldn't block his base. But I still got a few kills. We're gonna destroy this base. We have plenty of firepower to... oh yeah. Boop. Timing was perfect. Timing was just right on the money. Run through and get him. So we have some mass. Okay, they're building his central command. We have a lot of 14s activating them for sure. And so this is the issue, right? So 14, because 14 lost their balls to fight, they will activate all those mass bases if we try to come close and attempt to block this build. Right now we have 26 minutes to go, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think we will be able to do it with all those bases around activating mass. It's going to be difficult. It will be very difficult. It will be challenging, but we like challenges. You see? So Mass, he just bombed... Whoops, I'm getting attacked. So Mass, he bombed this base right there. And now this base is active. So to succeed destroying this base, like you don't have a lot of you don't have a large buffer zone. You have to assault it with confidence, and you have to make sure that the artillery is in range, so everybody starts firing without losing any seconds. If you do, then it's going to be expensive. Oh yeah, the walls. Yeah, the walls are quite wasteful, but it's the only way to complete your jurisdiction, right? Hey Scopes, what is good? I'm surprised you're not sleeping. Oh, we have a rat here. Rat. We have a rat. We have a rodent. So Rome is a city infested with rodents. We have a rodent problem that needs to be taken care of, and the good news is we're here. Is this base active? I don't want to take the risk of losing all my group. Yeah, so that's all 14 does. They activate base and they play the rat game. So this bomber is trying to attack my L, but he's losing a lot of troops in the process. Oh, okay. So this base got his defense activated with the bomber. So I need to be careful. Silly rat. Only 2 a.m. How can you still be up at 2 a.m.? You do a nap? You have to. Boom. Alright. No more rat. Oh, another rat. Ah, crap. The big one. A big one on top of it. Jeez. Let me collect this. Meanwhile. What a filthy rat. Yep. Okay, we're gonna hit that base. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, all right, all right. Je pense que c'est dans une semaine TSM la mise à jour. Yeah, we're gonna have an update in about a week, I think. It's gonna be a cool update. Like all the smallest update, it feels like they bring a lot to this game. So we have 2 new officers, 2 great officers. I will cover both of them because they are truly amazing. They are so close to be exclusive without having to spend a single coin. I mean, money. So we're going to cover that, and we're going to cover a few features of this 9.2 update. There will be new roles for officers. This bomber will probably get heavily damaged. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. So we clear the path of rats. Oh, we have another rat here. Okay, that's the big rat of big rodent, like a beaver. Yep, Justin, that infantry was tough. I mean, infantry are no joke. They are tough units, and Lilith will have to adjust the game. I mean, they're planning to adjust the infantry by nerfing it, but I've never been a fan. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I've always been against nerfing. Oh, there you go. Look at this scumbag that activated TQ5. And of course, those guys, they are sleeping. They didn't see that coming. So he lost a troop because of a big dummy. So what I was about to say, yeah, so 9.2. No, not 9.2. We were talking about infantry, right? So a lot of you guys, and including myself, think that infantry is way too tough. They need... I'm against nerfing it. I wish that ideally they would fix everything if they buff the rocket launcher just a little bit. Make the rocket launcher great again, effective against infantry. That will solve 2 problems: infantry being OP and the rocket launcher being underpowered. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Justin. So we think the same. That's amazing, and I'm glad I'm not alone. The rocket launcher is a great unit, but since the modern unit, it's barely making any power every grade. Yeah. So that is the plan. Make the rocket launcher either more powerful, more mobile, shoot faster. I don't know, but it needs to counter the infantry better. So we would consider having a rocket launcher again. But I do have a rocket launcher. I like my RL. It's good against infantry when you want to defend. It's great. Yeah. Yeah. I believe you, Gabriel. My rocket launcher was barely seeing any action. Barely. I mean, for doing bunkers and mission like that, but for actual combat, no way. No, no, no. You would bring the rocket launcher and it would never come back. Oh my, my. Look at that. Look at those bombers. Oh. So those troops they're getting caught because of the ridiculous pathing. They're getting caught. They have no business driving there, but they drive anyways, and they get caught in the crossfire. How stupid is that? I believe you, Scopes. The thing is, every time Lilith nerfed unit, they had to compensate everyone who invested into that unit. So you're from server 1, so you remember back then, I think update 2.0, they adjusted the super heavy and the artillery. They toned it down a little bit, and everybody hated Lilith for, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's gonna bomb. Oh my god. Whoa! We have a big group coming. Alert. Oh, we have a big group. So I'm gonna try to flank them. I'm gonna pull away. I'm gonna try to flank them. Yep. Oh yeah. Auto attack time. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, reinforcement. He's getting away. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, so what I was about to say, Scope, is you remember back then they nerfed units and they had to compensate the players. Not because they did a mistake, but I mean, from my experience, nerfing unit never really worked. You're better at buffing than nerfing. Adjusting by going up instead of going down. I'm trying to speak properly, and at this time of the day, it's not always easy. But that's from my experience. That's what Lilith did. I mean, whatever the case, as long as they create a balance, because now we have, I think it's safe to say that we almost have a perfect balance. They buffed the super heavy a little bit. It's more durable. They fixed the MBT. They didn't quite fix 100% the MBT, but they did adjust the MBT, so it's more durable. The light tank is effective against helicopter, which was a problem before. Everybody was using helicopter. foul. Oh my god, he's getting gangbanged. Just zoom in for your pleasure. Oh, he's getting gangbanged. No lube. Dry. Oh, and B-52 lost his bomber. Alright. Oh, we're sieging that base. Okay, let's go, boys. Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget. Oh, bust the base. Scopes. I get what you're saying. I get you. The thing is, did you play against a blue infantry? A glowing blue infantry? If you did not, then you understand what I'm trying to say. I've seen an artillery pound on a blue infantry for almost 1 minute, and the infantry was still alive. I shit you not. Like, blue units, they are incredibly durable. They are out of this world. They are crazy durable. Come on. I'm gonna hit that drag is here. Got the weakest infantry. I'm gonna train and I will clean my group as I have dead units. Soggy potato. So when the infantry is on the move, much less durable than in bunker mode. Right? Concentrate, quick, FT. What's going on here? I'm confused. So I will clean up my group. This guy is ready, but he's not feeding. So I'm gonna clean every dead troop or players that are not feeding me. This helicopter needs to go. I requested only light tanks. And this guy has to go. This one go. This one is marching, so he's fine. Offline, offline, marching. Alright. So we stay in good shape. You want to keep your group healthy by having full units. Oh, SHAG. Yeah, I miss those. The last time I saw a super heavy rally, I was in server 8, and if I recall, it was our second or third conquest years ago. Yep. We had a heavy group made of super heavies, and we have artillery groups. We had medium tank groups. Yep, back in the days, we were running shit like that. Super heavy AGs, yeah, yep. That brings back memories, my friend. So what I think Lilith is doing with the infantry, they're waiting, they are milking it, because the player, they discovered that the infantry is meta. So everybody's start to invest heavily in infantry, buying coins, package, spending, until Lilith see that enough players have infantry, then they will say, okay, we found the proper way to balance. And then they will, let's say they buff the rocket launcher, then everybody will start investing in the rocket launcher, and so on and so forth. Lilith is here to make money, right? That's the point. If they balance it too quick, then nobody will. I think it will slow down the spending. My theory on that. It may sound ridiculous. I mean, I'm trying to think money wise here. Thank you, Reaper. Back when H counter M, but in a standoff, M wins every time. Yeah, the problem with the H tank, I don't know if you guys are still playing with Legacy unit. These days are long gone. I've used to play with a heavy and a medium. If you look in my old videos back in the days, before modern units, I was always playing with a heavy and a medium tank, but most of the time, I use my M tank, my medium tank. It was by far the best unit. It was, I had more kills. Maybe the choice of officer was a factor, because on my H, my heavy tank, if I recall, I had Death Adder, and I had Bloody Mary. And you may look at me funny because, Mag, what the hell are you talking about? Those are horrible officers. But back then, that's all we had. We had nothing else. And my medium tank, I had Spanner and Guardian of Truth. And that was the best combo. But even when I put Guardian and Spanner, the heavy tank would not yield enough kills. So that's why I prefer using the medium tank. Oh, mass is activating like crazy. General, I'm gonna zap you. Boop. There you go. No more activation for you. So yeah, the problem is when the unit is not mobile, a slow-moving unit, super heavy tank, they're good for defense, they're good to break a siege, but to farm some kills, the medium and light tank, much better. No, I'm not. I'm VIP 23, I believe. No, 22. Far from being 23. I'm 28.5 millions out of 32. Oop. You see this guy? Look. He's activated. So there you go. He's right there. This little bitch. There you go. And the trick is you always stay mobile when you are near a base that you think may be active. This way he cannot target you if you are on the move. It's only when you fire back at the base that the aggro catch you. Like so. You see, ooh, I'm trying to fire at this unit, but this base was still active, so you have to pull back and be patient. Right. Yeah. The M tank, medium tank, fires faster. It rolls faster. So much easier to farm kills with that unit. I couldn't block in time. Boop.
Any news from home? I guess the sunshine of Jacksonville and my dear horse, who I call Little Secretariat.
Boop. Whoa, artillery, I have to run. Yikes. Caught me. He caught me. There's no point of fighting far away from our land. What we're gonna do is, what is the plan here? I'm gonna zoom out so we're gonna burn this, I guess. So they finished building that CC. They want to protect the town. What they forget is we can burn from the top. Well, we actually can burn right there, and we can burn from the top because FWZ, they are fireworks going up. You got to love the translation. Fireworks means artillery. We're gonna get rid of Dr. X. And FWZ, they need to be... Okay. They activated? No. Infantry is firing. Okay. So they don't have enough artillery for that base. That is not gonna end well. If you got an SOS, that's gonna be bad. Oh, they got him. Good for them.
As I said, shells don't have eyes.
So yeah, FWZ is moving down. They will start eating 14 claim land. They are still in RZ territory. Oh, we have another blocker. Who that? Who's blocking? Huh? So this is what I'm talking about. Look how big this village is. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, it's unblocked now. And you can fit 30 base in that zone. It's ridiculous. So imagine you have a base right there healing and your army group is right there. So the risk of getting ambushed 100 times, there you go. So some villages are simply ridiculous and other villages that are so small. Non, il a pas mis son buff. Peut-être qu'il y en avait plus. So, oh, what's going on here? Somebody's chasing me? No. Okay. Oh, we have a group. Okay. And this is a rare sight. Right there, you are a witness. This is the very few time mass is attacking. Very few times. 99% of the time they are defending. They rarely attack. You missed.
Your ranger is ready. Your troops.
Top ranking. You want to see this right there? Conquest ranking, the fighting machine. This is the fighting machine. Scopes, well, I don't know why they don't attack. I don't know. I mean, we had two great moments in that conquest. The first one, when we arrived in Rome, there were a lot of fighting for 3 hours non-stop. And mass, they tried to build a CC outside their safe zone. They didn't succeed. They canceled the build and they started a build maybe 25 kilometers behind. So a bit closer to their safe zone, but still out of their safe zone. That CC never saw the daylight. So they canceled that one and they rebuilt a. They did a third attempt just outside their safe zone. They didn't succeed. And then they finally built their CC inside their safe zone. So during that whole operation, it was intense battle. And until we completely safe zoned them, so that was 50% of the big battle. The other 50% was when the blockhouse opened. But that during that time, they were mostly on the defense. I think while I was playing, they maybe burned less than 5 bases because it happened at that time. It was a weak base at front and they had the opportunity to clear it. But most of the time, they played defense. They never really attacked. They attacked a few times, burning dead bases or not dead bases, but inactive bases. Oh, what do we have here? So now they will attack me because I am a small group. So I will pull away. But yeah, mass is not attacking. Except this time. Oh. But they have good troops. They have strong bases. They have great air force. It's always the same players that are attacking. I will stage here, not do something stupid. So I will flank them. I'd rather go this side and wait until the helicopter group. I need to zoom out a little bit. So nobody's with me. I'm like alone. There's a large group doing nothing, staging. Okay, now they're gonna move. All right, so sorry if I make you dizzy.
Is us shells don't have eyes.
Some troops are getting caught.
Can you target?
I'm clicking, it doesn't respond. Go, 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 go. So naturally, this group is not doing shit. Not helping me. And if they don't help me, then... Ah, okay, so we have the balance here. I'll try to flank them. Oh, okay, there we go. So I go behind them, and hopefully we... This helicopter, boom, boom, boom. We have artillery in the back. That's dangerous, but if I flank them... Pow! No more artillery. There you go. That's what we do. Don't attack where the enemy is. Attack where you think the enemy will be. If you like that, give me a thumbs up. Why not? Oh. Ooh, I see a rocket truck. I see a rocket truck. I love those rocket trucks. I really do. Ooh. Try to bother them. Do I have any more reserves I can hunt? Pew pew pew. Axeman, you're getting chopped. I'm gonna run around. There you go, and I will. Nope, they spotted me. They saw. They detected my plan. Ah, hitman. Hitman. Sometimes I get confused and I call him shitman. Just a letter makes a huge difference. Ooh.
Oh, you told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war so exciting?
Ooh. So what are we doing here? We're just guarding until we build, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what's the plan. So we have we build a CC. We're not doing anything. So who's burning? Withdraw, build, and burn slowly. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Scopes, when you fight versus 3 or 4, no money. Yeah, you have no chance. I mean, unless you have 10 army groups running around, those bases are hard. I mean, and most of the time what will happen is when you start sieging the base, the enemy is not stupid. They're gonna wait till you siege the base and then they will engage you while you're sieging the base. So when you siege the base, remember, you cannot pull away. You cannot cease fire or move because the aggro's shooting at you. So you have to stay focused burning the base. So you have to make a choice. Either you continue burning the base or you fight back against the group that is engaging you while you burn the base. So you keep doing that and until the point until the enemy figure out that, well, you know what, maybe we can't sustain this rhythm anymore. We have to pull back or wait till those guys get inactive. Okay, I got Aaron with me. Aaron is a good light tanker. He knows what he's doing. He's a very skilled player. And I'm not. But right now, there's no point for me to... Oh, there's a truck coming. It will... So, ooh, we're getting... you see what's happening right there? We are getting surrounded. So we need to be careful. We need to be smart. Or else that's gonna be ugly. Oh, there's too many of them. I need to pull back a little bit. We still got this. I'm surprised we survived. Oh, he's going back for more, eh? Oh my. So we're still hitting that infantry. Really tough unit. Oh, I see artillery. Ooh, that's not good. I feel like I need to clean my group a little bit. Not in the best shape, so I will withdraw like so, and I will clean my group. He's not feeding. He's not feeding. He's gone. This one's dead. This one offline and dead. Offline dead. Offline and 10 out of 40. And sometimes I rather be in charge of a smaller group, much easy to manage. When you are in charge of a group of 15 units, there's always a few units that are getting snagged or caught, and for some reason they get attacked and they don't survive. So. I see artillery. I need to be careful. And my light tank got destroyed.
Rides like a stallion. I do like it.
Yes, I see something interesting. I've been spotted. Oh, that poor artillery. He had no chance. Rat tactic. That's his best. I'm gonna try to catch more reserves like this guy right there. Tiny light tank. Beep beep. And this guy right there. Bing bing. Yeah, they're not gonna like that. PV penis. Oh, okay. Yeah. Usually my own light tank gets caught. Okay. It's the bomber that got him. Oh! Too many. Too many. Retreat! Retreat! Oh. Go, let's go, let's go. Oh, they're chasing us now. What time is it? 21. Yeah, they're placing bases to hold this chokehold, and that will be a problem because we're getting caught in two chokeholds. Oh. I say chokehold, but it's a choke point. Actually, I can't speak. I think that you guys got the point, so there you go. Yes, I can move into that direction. Okay, I'm gonna disband the group. It's not going anywhere fast. Ah, si l'élite pouvait ajouter un chat où on pourrait ajouter n'importe quel joueur dedans juste pour regarder et pas pouvoir écrire, ça serait cool. J'aimerais bien voir un jour comment la Diplo... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Diplo is I've never been part of the Diplo team. I hate that. I just lose my nerve. I'm not the right guy for that. So check tag new CC up north. We can build from here. No need new CC. Yeah, exactly. We can build there. Rome sucks. It does suck. I've never seen one positive comment about Rome. So I'm just gonna change talk. There you go. Okay. So far I've never seen a positive comment about Rome, and you know that Lilith, they hyped that city so much. I mean, the airplane feature was a cool idea, but for me, having a specific jet. So here's the idea. I'm trying to stay on topic here. So the key points of Rome was the air battle and the new airplane tech, right? That was the key point. That was the highlight of the city. So let's talk a little bit about those jets that Lilith provides you for a specific for Rome. Many of you guys commented that those jets, they're not better than the jets you already have. Most of the time they are worse. I can see this useful. Let's say if you have weak air force and weak parts, because when you enter Rome, you have to pick a choice of 2 fighters or 1 bomber, and whatever the jet you choose, it comes with free gold plus plus parts, which is good. If you don't have strong parts, then you can have a good start with a jet. But for me, who already have gold plus plus everywhere, the only benefit to having those jets, having to pick one, is right now I run a fighter and a bomber. Now I have the option to run 2 bombers or 2 fighters. And 2 fighters, they farm kills a lot. So this could be the benefit for me. But besides that, the jet themselves are not super strong. The regular Air Force is still most of the time better than the jets that it provides you. As for the air battle, it's cool, but it doesn't make this map outstanding. It still sucks. We're still limited. The air battle doesn't last long. It's not challenging enough. The pathing sucks. The village size is out of whack. There's not enough forts. There's not enough blockhouses. There's no military lab, so there's less asset to capture to gain the advantage over your enemy. But the worst part is the save zone that are blocking you for progressing or moving around the map. That is the issue. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me show you. So we're getting back in the game. So here's the thing that I found that is ridiculous or totally unfair. So we have the zone 3 here. It's kind of hard to visualize because when the borders are gone, it's hard to locate, or it's hard to see what I'm trying to explain. So this is the zone 3 inside the blockhouse, and around you have the fort. So 1 fort here and another fort right there. Hashtag 21, they spawn on the middle top of the city. And this is the best landing zone. This is the best spawn point from the map by far. You know why? If you are a strong team and spawn in this area, you can control this fort and this one. And this fort, the west fort, gives you access to this one. So you enter here and you can capture this one, this fort right there. Same thing for this one. So you capture this fort, you can move and make your way to this fort right there. So you can control 4 of those. If you spawn where we are, this fort doesn't give you access to this fort, which is ridiculous. So depending of who is your friends and who is your enemies, you may be stuck fighting only one alliance, and if this alliance is already fighting your friend at the other side of the map, they're not going to fight you at the same time. So you're stuck fighting nobody. So that is the problem. You're stuck. You're landlocked and you cannot progress. You cannot unleash the beast and fight your enemies against your enemies. Sorry. So you are failed to farm until the blockhouse open. And when the blockhouse open, it is in our situation, the left side was not really the left side, but this whole region right there was under control by 14 and 19. And the only way in and the only way out is this part right there. Okay? This blockhouse opening right there. If you want to capture this side, you have to, there's only way to enter is from this blockhouse. And when the enemy completely build this portion, it takes ages to demolish, to burn, and to build back up. But the real thing that pisses me off is this area right there. It is a huge mess because all the enemy will stack central command after central command. they will activate slow burn, base shield, and whatnot. And this region is very hard to navigate because let's say that you're 4 alliance, you can only build one 3 rows. You cannot build 4 rows. So one alliance get left out. They have to wait till everything is burned and they have to plot their CC outside. Meanwhile, the 3 alliances are using a row each, and it's really hard to navigate in a corridor, in a hallway, because your reinforcement is way back. So by the time they come, it takes too long. I mean, it's a mess. I'm trying to explain it here. Not too sure if you guys catch what I'm trying to say, but regardless, they need to widen this opening or at least offer an alternative, a detour that can give you access to this part without having to enter by the blockhouse. So this is a problem. And when you're face to face, when it is stalemate between two strong alliances, it's very hard to make progress. It's so slow. Everybody's on the defense. They don't want to attack because it's hard. They don't want to lose too much troop, and they're discouraged because they cannot make any progress. Then how this promote fighting? This is the problem with this city. One of many problems. Anyways, friends, I'm gonna pull the cord. I'm gonna call it a night on this stream. Sorry for that big rant about Rome, but I don't think I'm the only one who find this city ridiculous, and it's too bad because Lilith, they know what we want. They know, they have to know. Okay, that's why they ask us for our feedback. They know what we want. They know that Moscow is the best city because we have freedom. We can go everywhere we want. San Francisco, it's not always the case. Cairo is horrible, and Rome is just straight to trash. I'm sorry to be bitching about Rome, but I don't see any positive aspect on this city. I really don't. So there you go, guys. Sorry for this rant. Level 4. Yeah. So what TSM is saying is, I mean, so far the only thing that Rome, San Francisco, Cairo, and Moscow have in common, it is a square map. Everybody starts at the edge and they have to reach the middle. If Lilith could come up with something different, a map more linear, where you have to progress from point A to point B and not having to converge everybody all in the middle, that would bring, I think, a new dimension. That would bring new content to this game, as now we have a completely different map, like Hegemon. Yeah, I get that. What is your name? Q. So yeah, I get this, but I mean, listen, I don't know how long you've been playing this game. I've been playing this game for more than 3 years, and nothing changed much really. I mean, it's not by adding map buildings, it's not by adding new currency, it's not by adding weather or jets or only air battle that you'll make this city interesting. First of all, the first objective is being busy fighting. That is the main goal. The second objective is bring something different. Not saying that they should reinvent the wheel here, but all those maps, they always follow the same pattern. Maybe bring something different. I don't know. I don't have any ideas, but I'm sure we can do better than that. Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Okay, I don't want to bother more about my rant. Oh, since S3, so you're old school guy. Okay, so you know Goth, you know this alliance. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, so I mean the game is still fun, but it's getting old. It's getting repetitive. New content would help. Talk. So that's it for tonight, friends. Thank you for being part of this operation. I like you a lot. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for your interaction and your support. I know I've been slacking with videos and content lately, but I have something that I need to take care of. So until then, I will catch you on the next video. Be well. Take care. See ya.